Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. Amongst the current young players in the league, who do you guys think has the biggest upside?
I'm going to go with 2022 first overall pick, Ryan Howard. We've already seen her talent a little bit, but I think she's just scratching the surface of what she can do in the WNBA.
And I'll go with the 2020 second overall pick, Satu Sabali. Her combination of size at 6'4" and skill, it is tantalizing.
A nice shot by Wilson.
And those points all start with Gray. The tremendous feed, the unselfishness of the All-Star.
And Diggin Smith gets it to go.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
And how about the rack attack on the mobile one drive?
And that's exactly what a coach loves to see in a close game. Put your head down, make something happen.
Got to give Plum credit for fighting through the contact. That's easier said than done.
Here's Diggin Smith. Las Vegas grabs the miss. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Wilson with it. Now guarded by Taurasi. Wilson with the bucket.
Explosive first step with an accurate mid-range J. It's part of what makes Wilson so tough to guard.
Well, growing up in Columbia, South Carolina, A'ja Wilson ended up playing for her hometown college and brought them their first women's basketball national title.
Now here's Gray, outside Plum. The three, good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
An extremely accurate shooter. Plum has finished top 5 in the league in three-point shooting.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
And in Columbia, South Carolina, A'ja Wilson is already a legend.
A bronze statue up of Wilson at her hometown school. But it's about more than basketball. It's about Wilson's charitable foundation, A'ja's business endeavors, a role model in her home state of South Carolina.
And so she hits both.
Well, when you look at the all-time leaders in points scored, Diana Taurasi is first by a wide margin. That speaks to her incredible longevity.
Here's Stokes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, Young is such an effective ball handler, spots the wide open shooter and passes the rock.
Diana Taurasi on the wing. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Reiner, the rebound by A'ja Wilson. Entering the league in 2004, Diana Taurasi continues to be great.
Well, part of it is her legendary competitiveness. I mean, Taurasi plays with incredible fire, and that flame is still burning strong.
Now here's Taurasi. Up and in on the layup.
When you make more buckets than anybody in WNBA history, you have to score in the paint. Taurasi never scared inside.
Young with it, Petty defending. Yep, that one goes.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one.
I know it's early, Tim, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something changes quickly.
Absolutely.
Now here's Taurasi. Takes it from 10. No good off the back of the rim. And the Aces with possession. Pass to Gray. That's good, and it's A'ja Wilson with the assist.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start than they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Now here's Petty. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Takes the three, sinks the three-pointer.
And Petty reads defenses so well, she's skilled at understanding when to rise and fire.
Wilson left side, double team on A'ja Wilson. Count that bucket.
And there are more points onto an early lead that just keeps on growing.
And a nice lead it is, and it's no mystery how they've done it. They are attacking that bucket.
The Mercury making a switch here.
All right, you want to talk about the best team in league history. The 2014 Mercury have to be in the conversation. 29-5 in the regular season. Then in the playoffs, they lost just one time, winning it all.
Now here's Nurse. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Hamby. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt. And those 2014 Phoenix Mercury, man, they had a star-studded roster.
They did. Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner were first-team All-WNBA that season. And then Griner also won Defensive Player of the Year. And then as a team, I mean, the Mercury, first in offensive and defensive rating, just a dominant 2014 season.
Now here's Petty. She's covered by Hamby. And out of bounds, the Aces will take it.
Nothing has gone right for them today, and it's been their own doing, just like we saw there.
And the Mercury making a change here. Here's Gray. 5 points in the game. To the inside. And the basket by Hamby.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Now here's DeShields. Pass to Nurse. Sims with it. Tries a three. The Mercury with another miss. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Young. Turner grabs the board. Outside to Shields. Here's Sims. Gray defending. Pass to Griner. Count that one.
Always easily above 50% shooting from the floor. Griner is deadly inside.
The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Aces on top. They lead by 13. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And a comfortable margin for the Aces here, guys.
They've come out of the gate strong and put in a solid first quarter.
A lot of good looks for them on offense so far, just quality shots.
Here's Williams. And Taurasi with the block.
Great display of timing and athleticism from Taurasi. That'll pump up the entire team.
Shot high post, and that one's good. Gray.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Here's the three. That shot off. And Las Vegas the other way now.
If you want to check out some incredible dimes, just look up Chelsea Gray's highlight reel. She has mastered the no-look pass.
And look how well she led her in there with that pass.
Outside, Diggins Smith. The rebound by Gray. In a survey of WNBA general managers, Chelsea Gray was voted the assist maker with the most flair. They're not wrong.
One of the most exciting players in the league. Gray is the type of player you pay to come see. A crowd favorite, just a fantastic point guard.
Now here's Diggins Smith over Gray. That one a little long. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Taurasi. And again, it's Las Vegas.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
And the foul on Williams. That is her first foul of the game. Outside, Diggin Smith. Pass to Petty. To Rossi. 5 to shoot. They get it back. That one goes. Count it.
A great offensive rebounder because of her awareness and effort. I'm impressed with Turner.
And here's Wilson. Turner grabs the board.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Here's Diggin Smith. Now here's Taurasi. Tight defense on her. To the middle. Here's Turner. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I love seeing Petty share the wealth, looking to get her teammates going.
Left side, Williams. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist. All right, I've got a question for the both of you in terms of team building. Would you rather build around one star and then have a, more of a collective of solid role players? Or would you go with the big three type model where you're filling out the rest of your roster with more veteran minimum contracts?
Well, I think anytime you're really going for it, you need multiple stars to win a title. And to me, it's just much easier to fill the roster when you have a couple all-stars to plug in around.
And I'm on the other camp. I like having that one franchise player. You construct your entire roster around them. That way, if something goes wrong, you have some roster flexibility.
Timeout called the Mercury. So both teams changing it up here. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. For three, Diana Taurasi. She can't get it to go. So Las Vegas will take it the other way.
Incredibly, the Las Vegas franchise won 3 straight draft lotteries. From 2017 to 2019, the Aces got the first overall pick, and you talk about luck. Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Sims. Now here's Taurasi. 6 on the shot clock, 13 feet out. Reiner. And it's Turner missing. Outside Plum. Puts it up from 15. Again, Las Vegas. And the Aces made the most of those 3 #1 overall picks.
Well, you got Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, really good WNBA players in their own right. But the big jackpot for Vegas was future MVP Asia Wilson. The 2018 pick is a player that you can really build a team around. And Las Vegas has done exactly that.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
Since moving to Sin City in 2018, the Aces have transformed themselves into one of the WNBA's premier destinations. And I think a lot of it has to do with their newly remodeled home arena.
Both good at the line. Growing into an elite franchise, Las Vegas has become a desired destination for players.
Well, they got an awesome new owner. The players rave about their accommodations, the city. In courtside at games, you'll see stars like LeBron, CP3. Huge names in the entertainment world as well. Las Vegas has been a huge success for the WNBA.
Now here's Taurasi. 6 points for her. Sims with the bucket.
The wily vet, Taurasi, incredible court vision.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Wilson, right side. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
It's so nice to have somebody who can take charge, take the offense like she has.
Well, they got to be feeling good about having the ball in her hands right now. I mean, she's just making play after play.
Now here's Taurasi, down low. Griner, shot is good.
Okay, well, part of what makes Griner a great center is her ability to execute the pick and roll effectively.
Pass to Wilson. Count that one as her 7th make in 8 attempts. That's a scorching 86%.
Not much the D can do once she gets to the bucket.
And here's Taurasi. Nifty move. That shot missing. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Aces ahead. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. And you know, A'ja Wilson has been really making it happen.
Sheer dominance in the post by her so far, just tearing them to shreds when she gets the ball inside.
And getting it to her is the only hard part, because once she's got the rock, she's automatic.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Puts it in off the nasty crossover.
We're getting a good look at Diggins Smith's crafty handle. She's good at creating off the dribble.
After sitting out the 2019 season due to the birth of her child, Skylar Diggins Smith was traded before the 2020 season, one of the blockbuster deals in league history.
Now here's Petty, guarded by Young. Pass to Petty. Back to Griner. And the layup falls. And Diggins Smith was dealt for 3 future first-round picks.
Going from Dallas to Phoenix, forming a big 3 with Griner and Taurasi. 3-1s, it's a really hefty price, but Diggins Smith is one of the truly elite players in the league.
And so here's Phoenix. Taurasi, right side. It's rebounded by Young.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
And here's A'ja Wilson outside. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
Yeah, just an elegant offensive weapon. Wilson has way too many go-to moves to count. Defenses have a hard time keeping up with her.
Now here's Taurasi. She's got 6. Screen by Griner. Taurasi can't get it to go.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Young. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
This is a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Now here's Taurasi. Pass to Griner. Just 5 to shoot. Can they get it? And it's good on the lay-in.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
Jackie Young from outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Tries to break her ice. And Taurasi lays it up and in.
Good move to create a gap in the defense and get to the bucket for an easy 2.
Woo! Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Well, I mean, to be honest, they've got a long way to go, but attacking the rim, never a bad idea. Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Honestly, the first thing that comes to mind anytime I see anything Phoenix Mercury related, Diana Taurasi. The top pick in the 2004 draft has spent every season in the Valley of the Sun.
Crash the boards with purpose right there. some hard-earned second chance points.
Pass to Wilson. Double team on Asia Wilson. Gray guarded by Diggins Smith. Gray, no good. And for Taurasi, all she's done in Phoenix is become the most accomplished player in league history.
You can just call Diana the GOAT. Rings? Yeah, she's got a few. All WNBA selections, more than a dozen. MVP? Well, of course, she's got one of those to go along with a bunch of scoring titles. I mean, you name it, DT's done it. She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
Now here's Petty. She's covered closely. Diggins Smith. Reiner. She's guarded by Plum. The fader. Reiner's shot is off.
She should save the fadeaway for when there's a defender on her.
Three-pointer Jackie Young bangs home the trifecta.
Well, over the years, when you look at the three-point numbers for Young, they've been improving. Just shows you how much work Jackie puts into her game.
To the right side. Here's Cunningham. She's guarded by Wilson. The shot by Cunningham, no good.
Yeah, she tried to fight her way through traffic and just couldn't do it.
Here's Stokes. Skylar Diggins Smith with the steal. Now here's Taurasi. She's guarded by Plum. Skylar Diggins Smith outside. No good. That evens up her shooting at 4 for 8 from the field. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, she's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Really just tough to see.
Well, injuries, they're just such a tough part of the game.
And impossible to tell just how bad it is, but she's definitely coming out, and that may be all for her today.
Pass to Young. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. She's taken just 10 shots.
Well, when you talk about Jackie Young, she has the ability to put the team on her back. Young is doing it all tonight.
Outside Sims. The 10-footer. Hamby grabs the miss. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
It's pretty impressive watching Kelsey Plum run the offense like this. She has a gift for spotting open teammates.
She gets it in there.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Aces ahead, running away. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Slice the D wide open with this feed. They really had no chance to prevent this basket.
Yeah, it was a great read of the defensive setup and also wonderful anticipation of the movement of her teammates before the pass.
And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Well, we know the WNBA playoffs are just one bracket. There's no distinction between West and East.
And I love that setup. Some years there's clearly a better conference. In a lot of recent years, the West has been way stronger than the East.
Absolutely. You want the best two teams in the finals, regardless of conference. And with this WNBA playoff system, we get that every year.
Loose ball. Loose ball. Go the other way.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Blazons can't get it to go.
Even though she missed it, she couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that.
And that one drops for her.
That's such a feel shot. Sweet floater.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Beyond the arc. No luck on that one. Now Phoenix takes it the other way. Now Sims out to Nurse. The three-pointer, no good. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. Sinks the triple.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Outside to Shields. The three ball. It's hauled in by the Aces. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Young's shot is off. And it's the Mercury with the ball. Here's Sims.
Since an ownership change prior to the 2021 season, Las Vegas has set their sights on being the model franchise in the WNBA, making a major financial commitment.
And the first one falls for her. Both shots good from the stripe. Covered by DeShields. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Aces are setting the standard in the WNBA, especially off the floor.
Yeah, there's just so much going on. I mean, whether it's the incredible new practice gym that rivals any basketball facility out there, or their big-time investment in the coaching position. You could also look at them expanding the front office, marketing and player development. I mean, the Aces are doing it the right way, and I would love to see other WNBA teams follow.
Come on. You can't leave her alone like that, especially from long range.
There's a screen. Here's Kia Nurse from the arc. The Mercury with another miss. And here are the Aces now. Pass to Williams and stolen by Nurse. Here's Gustafson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to do it.
Now here's Williams, defended by Nurse. Here's Colson, out to the right wing. Here's Bell. And a miss there on the triple. Nurse outside. Pass to Gustafson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kia Nurse.
Tons of action these days in pro hoops is off the pick and roll. Nurse reads the play well, sets up some points.
Score the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7. Now here is Sims. And the foul on Williams. That's foul number 2 for her. Nurse outside. Busts the J after a cagey pass fake.
What a dangerous player in the pick and roll. Nurse knows when to take it. That's the key. Knowing when to pass, knowing when to shoot.
Here's Williams. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. Outside Sims. Pass to DeShields. Cunningham. Griner inside. She's guarded by Williams. And it's in.
And another for Griner. She can just light up the scoreboard. Remember, she's also an all-time defensive player. She can score, she can defend. Maybe the best player in the world.
DeShields with it. And Williams picks her up defensively. Griner with the screen. Inside. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Sims. Here's DeShields. And she drops in the layup off glass.
You can't allow DeShields to get good positioning, the ball down low, because once that happens, the D is toast.
Pass to Bell. And here's Colson. From beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Well, their offense is kicked into gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively, but too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer diamond to Shields. Here's Cunningham. Soft touch off the glass.
Plays with lots of movement offensively, great from the perimeter, but also capable of doing damage inside.
And the three ball is good.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
So it's the Aces winning this one easily. It was a tale of two